Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about finding motivation as a creative. It can be tough. Finding motivation to create is hard no matter the medium we choose. It can feel like a mountain preventing us from working on what we want to complete. From big projects to small tasks, this roadblock can be hard to defeat. If you are feeling the lack of motivation preventing you from exploring your creative potential, all hope is not lost. You can turn this roadblock into a minor inconvenience. One thing I personally do when I feel the lack of motivation to draw is to draw something familiar or something that interests me. Choosing this subject matter typically helps get the pens and paintbrushes moving. And from there, I tend to feel more inspired and motivated to create. Creating something we are familiar with also tends to feel more comfortable, and we already get a sense of what that final result will be. This sense of comfort and familiarity can make a project easier to start and finish. On the flip side, you can try something new. I base a large part of my artwork on experimentation. I find that when I'm trying something new with my art, or the excitement and curiosity about the final project keeps me going and grows my motivation to create. This feeling of excitement and curiosity is especially helpful on some of my drawings, which can take tens of hours to complete. Trying something new can also break down the feeling of monotony that can reduce your motivation to create. Keeping things fresh and challenging may be the push you need if you create a lot of creative works. You should also just create for you. Not every painting, poem, or pastry should be for motivation or social media or monetization. Creating for others all the time can be exhausting. This exhaustion of always publicizing your work can create a lack of motivation to do the work. Taking some time to make something for the pleasure of creation is a perfect way to get creating and defeat your motivation. Another thing that can dampen our motivation to create is the size of the task. Larger tasks can seem daunting. It can be hard to start knowing that there is a long road ahead or that there is a lot of work that needs to be done to see the final project. One thing I do to remedy this is to break down the large task into smaller pieces. YouTube videos are a big culprit of this. I have struggled with the motivation to make videos because of how daunting the task looks. But when I finally broke the video into its component pieces, script writing, audio recording, video recording, and editing, and then split those pieces across many days, and this task looked a lot more reasonable, and I was able to find the motivation to begin the project. This methodology can be placed on any creative medium, not just video creation. Breaking the task into small digestible bits can take one task at a time before you know that the task is done. And before you know it, you finished it and you've defeated your lack of motivation. In the same course of thinking, it is also a good idea to take it slow. Drawing or other creative products take time. Working on one drawing over the course of a week in little 15-minute increments is a lot less daunting than sitting down and completing it over the course of 3 hours. You may feel more motivated and comfortable with short bits of creative work than one long stretch. And remember, you don't have to be productive every day. If your lack of motivation seems to come from exhaustion or burnout, simply take a few days off and see how that affects your mood. Finally, if you're still struggling finding motivation to work on your creative interests, you can always schedule a time, however frequently you feel you need to work on the project. Having this dedicated time may help with your motivation and can kickstart whatever project you are working on. Well, that's all I have for now. Catch you next time. Thank you.